In many African homes, a child's dream is often measured by how much it will cost the family. And when money is scarce, dreams are usually the first thing to be sacrificed. This is the story of Alina, a young woman who was told to bury her dreams so her parents could rest. But Alina chose a different path. A path of courage, patience, and vision. And in the end, her decision changed not just her life, but the hearts of those who once doubted her. Alina was 23 years old when she graduated from school. She was intelligent, calm, and full of curiosity about the world. While others celebrated graduation as the end, Alina saw it as the beginning. Her heart burned with one desire: to further her education. She believed knowledge was a seed, and if planted well, it could grow into a tree that would feed many. But Alina was born into a home where dreams were weighed against survival. Her parents were not wicked people. They were simply tired. Years of struggling to provide food, school fees, and shelter had drained them. Every morning came with worry. Every night with unanswered prayers. So when Alina spoke of furthering her education, her parents did not hear hope. They heard burden. One evening, under the dim light of a kerosene lamp, Alina's parents called her to sit down. Their voices were calm, but their words were heavy. They told her they had found a solution. A rich man in a nearby town, already married, was looking for a second wife. He had money. He had comfort. And if Alina agreed, her parents would finally rest. No more school fees. No more responsibilities. Alina felt her heart sink. Marriage was not the problem. But marriage without choice, without love, and without growth, felt like a cage. With a trembling voice, she spoke. She told them she respected them. She told them she understood their struggles. But she also told them the truth. I want to study. I want to build myself. I don't want my life decided by poverty. The room fell silent. Her parents were hurt. Not because she was wrong, but because her decision reminded them of their limitations. They told her something that night that would stay with her forever. If you choose this path, we will not spend a dime on you again. From that day, everything changed. When Alina asked for help, no one listened. When she spoke of opportunities, no one paid attention. Even relatives avoided her, as though ambition was a disease. Alina felt alone. But deep inside her, something refused to die. A quiet voice whispered, if you give up now, you give up forever. One early morning, before the village woke up, Alina packed her few belongings. She did not curse her parents. She did not fight anyone. She simply left. The road ahead was uncertain. But staying meant slowly losing herself. Alina hustled. She worked small jobs. She served, cleaned, assisted, learned. Some days she ate well. Some days she didn't. Some nights she cried quietly, asking herself if she was foolish. But every time doubt came, she remembered why she started. She saved little by little. She read whenever she could. She applied for opportunities others said were impossible. One ordinary day, something extraordinary happened. Alina received an email. A scholarship. Fully funded. Abroad. She read it again and again, her hands shaking. This was the moment her suffering had been preparing her for. She did not run back home to boast. She did not insult anyone. She simply bowed her head and thanked God. When she finally told her parents, they were shocked. The same daughter they thought was stubborn had found her own way. Still, they said little. Sometimes pride needs time to soften. Alina discovered more than education. She discovered herself. She learned confidence. She learned discipline. She learned that poverty does not define intelligence. There, she met a man. Not one who wanted to silence her dreams, but one who supported. He admired her strength. He respected her vision. They grew together. Not in haste, but in understanding. When Alina completed her studies, they made a decision. They would return home. The village that once watched Alina leave quietly now watched her return with dignity. She came back educated, confident, and purposeful. Not to show off, but to reconnect. The man she loved followed her traditions. He met her parents properly. This time, her parents listened. Tears flowed. They blessed the marriage with joy. A mother whispered something powerful. "We thank God you didn't listen to us." This story teaches us many lessons. Poverty should never be used to silence destiny. Parents mean well, but they are not always right. Vision requires patience, courage, and sacrifice. Not every delay is denial. Sometimes, you must walk alone to arrive whole. Alina's story reminds us that listening to your purpose is not disobedience, it is wisdom. If you are watching this and you feel abandoned, remember Alina. If you are being pressured to settle for less, remember Alina. Your dream may be quiet today, but with consistency, it will speak loudly tomorrow. Thank you for listening.